I'm Dan.
And I'm Devin.
And this week's artist is the fantastic Vivienne Morpeth, whose work is surrounded by felting and is featured here in the craft gallery.
It is, as you can see, we've got some wonderful kits by Vivienne on display here. So in the gallery at the moment we have some blue tits, some robins and some lovely old kits, perfect for that kind of autumnal season, you know. But as you can see we've got some lovely kind of 3D creatures here, but Vivienne also makes lovely 2D designs as well, so she's got scarves, bags and clothing in her collection, and she's actually got a workshop coming up on one of my favourite days of the year.
Oh, it's not.
Indeed.
Halloween, it's not, oh dear, you're obsessed.
I know.
Oh, fantastic. So Vivienne did pop into the Ropewalk here at the craft gallery last week to talk herself about her fantastic work and the workshop she has coming up on Halloween.
Hello and thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here in the Ropewalk. It's so nice of you to invite me. Well, I'm a felt maker and I've been making felt for over 30 years. So I make felt with sheep's fleece and I use a wet rolling technique. So today I'm wearing a felt dress with hand-dyed silk, which is felted into merino wool, and a blue print scarf again, which is different felting processes. And I'm very much influenced by the local landscape in Lincolnshire, the vast sky. As you can see, I love wearing blue and everything tends to be very blue, and the River Humber. So I've also brought along some of my work here to show you, and I'm very pleased because in 2 weeks' time I'm actually doing a workshop here in the Ropewalk, and we're going to be making these hairs. This is a needle felted hair using a range of different sheep's fleeces, and so this is a day workshop to create this hair, and it has a wire inside, and it's all made with wool otherwise. And one of the kits that actually we have here in the Ropewalk is to make these little owls. Again, this is all made with sheep's fleece, used with a modern technique of needle felting, dry felting, where you prod the wool and it compresses the wool to become firm and felted. And one of the kits that is very popular here is the little birds, little sitting birds. And in this kit there's enough wool to make 2 of the little robins. And the kit has everything you need and instructions and everything you need, and there's a blue kit as well. And in actual fact this year, because of the different circumstances, because of COVID, of course we haven't been able to go out and do workshops in the usual way and the wall shows and everything, but one of the things that I have really enjoyed doing is working directly with sheep's fleece. And so I've been able to do this as outdoor workshops. And here I've got one of the fleeces, which is, you'll be familiar with sheepskin rugs. This is an eco rug because it's a shearing, so the sheep has been sheared, and then I've taken a whole fleece and picked out all the gubbins and the dags and the vegetable matter, and then turned it over and laid it with sheep's fleece, sheep's wool, carded, and then felted it in the traditional 2,000-year-old method with water and soap and rolling it. And the back felts into the back of the sheep's fleece, so it becomes solid, and then you can turn it over and you have this lovely rug. So underneath here, I don't know if you can see, underneath here is the wool, the carded wool, and then this is the surface. So we're hoping that I could perhaps do one of these workshops here next year, perhaps in the autumn time. And this is the shearling, so this is the first cut, the first shearing of the sheep. And as a felt maker, it's really exciting to be able to work with the primary material, where it's come straight from the sheep's fleece, rather than buying it from a supplier and then it's already washed and carded and combed. So it's much more creative to be able to work directly with the material. So as a felt maker, I like to make clothes, I like to make rugs for our home, and also creative creatures from nature from around our locality here in North Lincolnshire.
Oh, such a lovely woman, and she's so talented at felting as well.
I know, I love the eyes especially.
I know.
Oh, they're so capturing, I was like,
I know, and the hair is so big as well. I can't believe it's all made from sheep fleece.
I know, felting it.
Oh, incredible, incredible. Well, if you did want to book for Vivienne's workshop, you can find all the details of how you need to book above. So thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Creative Catchups. Join us next Wednesday when we'll be talking about another fantastic artist, Janet Cox, and we're looking into her fantastic work as well. Until then, have a lovely week and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.